There's trouble in Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen. There is trouble in Phoenix. There have been discussions, there have been rumors that Kevin Durant is frustrated with the Phoenix Suns organization and roster and how things are playing out this season. Okay? Just a reminder for people, the Phoenix Suns so far this season are 14 and 15 outside of the play-in tournament. There's been a lot of discussions lately about the Golden State Warriors being ass, the Lakers being ass, how the Clippers being ass. But I'm going to keep it a bean. A lot of people have not been talking about the Phoenix Suns being ass in the last couple of weeks. And they have. They have, bro. In their last 10 games, they are 3-7. And everything that I said going into this season about the Phoenix Suns has come to fruition. And mind you, this is a dude that was actually optimistic about the Phoenix Suns. Every criticism I had about the Phoenix Suns was from the perspective of a playoff team trying to win a championship. I thought that they were at the very least going to be a great regular season team that would just have certain weaknesses on their roster, in their personnel, that would prevent them from winning a championship. The lack of depth, the lack of rim protection, and also being reliant on players that are injury prone. Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. More so KD and Bradley Beal than Devin Booker. And so far this season, we have seen Bradley Beal barely play any games. I think he has played a total of 2 games. And the last game he played, he tweaked his ankle and is out for another couple of weeks. So Bradley Beal has played a total of 6 games. And he's out for next 2 weeks. And that was on December 18th. So he should be, they're saying he should be reevaluated at the start of January. So let's say he comes back middle of January. But regardless, we're looking at probably a 40 game played season for Bradley Beal. And then Devin Booker. Shout out to Devin Booker. But he has had some injury problems as well. Devin Booker missed a big stretch right here. He has played ever since, but you know, for the start of the season, Katie was damn near solo squatting this fucking team for no reason. And mind you, Kevin Durant is like 37, 36. So I also said coming into the season, or at the beginning of this season, that, yo, with these injuries, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You are now in a position where you traded away all your depth for star power. The star power that you traded for is injury prone. They are now out, and now you're in a position where Kevin Durant, in year 18, at age 35, 36, is having to backpack Grayson Allen, Josh Okogie, and the boys. Like, oh my God. And what really killed me, was people gassing up the depth that the Phoenix Suns got going into the season. BSOLZ, you just don't know basketball. What you really know about Keita Bates Diop, bruh? Like, all right, here you go. Yo, what you know about Drew Eubanks for real, dog? Like, oh, you don't watch Suns basketball. Chemezi Metu, he's a dog. He's a dog. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Bull. Oh, y'all sleeping on Bull. All right, buddy. Out of their pickups this offseason, Nurkic has actually been looking solid as fuck. I will say that. Especially for a dude who also has injury problems. He has played the most games, third most games on this team at 27. But still, Yusuf Nurkic being your interior defensive anchor, not moving me whatsoever. Whatchamacallit. Eric Gordon has been solid. Grayson Allen has been shooting lights out. But aside from that, no one is moving me, dog. None of Josh Okogie is not moving me. I'm sorry. Jordan Goodwin is not moving me. I'm sorry. These are guys that they're hustle players, right? They'll make the hustle plays, But offensively, they're just not talented enough. Like, you got 3 dudes right here in the rotation shooting less than 40% from the field. If you want to include Yuta, that's another guy right there. And Yuta, he was only brought on this team to be a shooter, and he's not even shooting well. Like, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? So now Kevin Durant is saying, yeah, I'm frustrated with this team, bro. Like, And, NBA fans are funny. They tried to make that leap. Here we go again. Hey, what's that GTA meme? Shit, here we go again. Because we've seen this before. We've seen this story before. Kevin Durant gets frustrated with the team that he's on. Kevin Durant gets frustrated with a team that he forced his way into. And Kevin Durant wants out. We've seen it before. It's what's crazy? It's funny that KD, Kyrie, and James Harden were all on the same team too, and we really thought that was gonna work out. Because Kyrie, in my opinion, was kind of the one that was gassed up in terms of being a problem in that discussion. But James Harden and KD, man, man. But yeah, we've seen this story before, man. Kevin Durant controls his destiny, either through forcing a trade or free agency. Tries to form that super team. Hey, man, listen. We need some hoopers. Let's get some hoopers together, man. Fuck all that deaf shit. Put 3 hoopers on the court and we gonna make shit shake. Right? And this is the 3rd time in a row where shit just didn't work out because of that same philosophy. That same philosophy. Of just, hey, let's stack up the star power. Let's stack up star power, and everything else will just work its way out. Yeah, KD, this is not '08 anymore. I'm sorry. This is not 2012 anymore. I'm sorry. I think that philosophy worked in 2012. I think that philosophy worked in the late 2000s when there wasn't enough talent in the league that just 3 all-stars on the same team would legitimately dominate the league. But I swear to God, every team now, maybe outside from the Pistons or the Wizards, have 3 dudes that can score 20 points a game. Let alone the people at the top of the food chain. Brooklyn would have worked. Brooklyn would have worked if they were healthy, but that is the problem. Kevin Durant constructs these organizations. Kevin Durant constructs these rosters. And listen, I understand KD is not the GM, but let's not act like he doesn't have a factor in how these he doesn't have any say, and he doesn't influence to any sort of degree how these teams are constructed. Just from a salary cap situation, he affects these teams' team construction. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant constructs these teams in a way where they stack up the star power, but because they sacrifice on depth, when one guy goes out, shit looks hella shaky. When 2 guys go out, it's cooked. And now Kevin Durant has to backpack a squad that he didn't need to backpack in the first place because they were actually solid with the depth that they had, but he just had to give it all up because he didn't want to run it back. Like, all right, bro. In my opinion, is KD going to ask for another trade? Let me look at his contract situation. Let me look at his contract situation. God damn. Hey, one of the greats, let me tell you. Look at all these fucking awards that he got. So he has 2 more years after this year. Yeah, I think after this year, he's gonna request. Because I've been telling y'all how this is gonna work out for the Phoenix Suns. Second round exit max. They tried to build a team that they thought was gonna be the tone setter, when in reality they did not address how to beat the top teams in the West. Like when they face the Nuggets, which I feel like there's a likelihood that they are, what are they going to do to stop Jokic? When they face the Lakers, what are they going to do to stop LeBron and AD? Like, when they face OKC, what are they going to do? I don't know, to stop Chet at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is not looking good in Phoenix. I think KD is gonna request a trade. To where next? I don't know, bro. I don't know where KD goes after this. Cause I do think KD wants to stay in a relatively big market. I don't think he wants to go back to Oklahoma City. Does he go to LA if LeBron retires? Or does he go to LA so that the 2010s crew just gets one last hoorah? I don't know. KD for Jaylen Brown part 3. Where does he go? KD to the C's. I don't know where KD goes. But one thing is constant. He wants to be on winning situations, or at least on paper winning situations. So, winning situations, cool markets to live in. So, that might be the Clippers. The Clippers have been thrown around a lot in terms of these discussions. The Clippers are looking nice. If they can land KD somehow, that'd be kind of crazy. I don't know how they'd pull it off. They'd probably have to send Russ out, send one of Harden, PG, or Kawhi out. But if they can get KD on their squad, I think they'd be pretty open to it. Yeah, if I were to bet, it would probably be the Clippers. Because I think the Clippers are one of the last few remaining teams in the league that are still open to, all right, let's super team it up. You know what I'm saying? Them and Phoenix. All right, let's super team it up type shit. So LA, and I want to sleep on Miami. I don't know what it is about Bam. There's certain players in this league that they're just friends with everyone, right? Like, all right, Bam, that's my guy. That's my best friend. Bam is one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Bam and KD are like just close with each other type shit. It's Miami. It's South Beach. There's no income tax in Miami. I think Miami's in that discussion. But teams are running out. That's all I'm gonna say. Teams are running out for KD. But I also don't think KD is in a not ring chasey mood, but KD just wants to be in good situations. KD just wants to be in situations where I don't think KD is looking for a legacy push. That's what I'm saying. I don't think KD is looking for that, if I get this ring, I'm going to be in top 5 conversations. I think KD just wants for the rest of his career prove that he can last as long as possible, be in fun situations, be in fun cities, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is for KD, which is fine. I think another player in that discussion is Kyrie, low-key. Kyrie just, at this point, his legacy is cemented for better or for worse. He just wants to be in winning situations, in good markets, fun markets, and I think Kyrie just wants to lay low too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie does not want to make any more drama, hoopla. He's done with that shit.